عاش اتحاد إماراتنا، عشت لشعب دينه الإسلام، هديه القرآن، حصلتك بسم الله يا وطن.
صحراءنا الذهبية هدية هي رمز للاتحاد والثبات، صلة وصل بين الماضي والحاضر، رمز يليق بروح إكسبو 2020 وقيمه، روح التواصل وصنع المستقبل. إكسبو 2020 دبي.
ما أريد من هذا الشعب إلا أن يزيد في الحمد والشكر إلى الله عز وجل، ويزيد من محبة الوطن، ويزيد من العمل ومضاعفة العمل لما يسعى فيه من خير له وللدولة والأهل. هذا اللي أنا أدوره من الشعب، وربنا إن شاء الله يوفقنا جميعا على ما يحب ويرضى.
أعزائي المشاهدين، كما عودناكم في كل أسبوع أن نستضيف لكم خيرة من دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة، ولهذا الأسبوع قصة نجاح جديدة أتتنا أكثر من 25 عام. السيد مرتضى والسيد علي أصغر. Good afternoon.
Very good afternoon. Good afternoon. Assalamu alaikum.
At the first, we will start from you, Mr. Murtaza. Can we know who is Murtaza and from where you come?
Yeah. So my name is MURTAZA Pitolwala. So I'm coming from the India, the small town called Dohad. It's a place in Gujarat. Okay. I came to Dubai in 2002. I was been invited by one of the IT company to work for them as a computer engineer. Myself is a IT background, as a technical background. So they've got it here for me as a for the technical support and all. And then from 2002 to 2003, 1 year I worked for them, and 2003 we started the company.
And Mr. Ali Asghar, who is Ali Asghar?
Hi, so my name is ALIASGAR Dohadwala. I'm the CEO of Visiontech Systems, and I'm brought up in UAE. So I'm proud to say that I'm completely with the Emirati family, Emirati culture known here in UAE. And Visiontech was founded back in 2003. So I've done my entire schooling from here. And after my post-graduation, I came here, did a brief job of 2 years in an IT company again. And then we found each other, we co-founded the company, and we started our operation back in 2003.
Mr. Murtaza, 1 year of experience in this market, and then after that you start with Mr. Ali to build one name, one company. Can we know how you choose the name of Visiontech at the first, and why you choose this name?
See, the Visiontech is like, it's something what I had a vision, or we had a vision actually, to do something different than what the people are doing here, So we had a vision of having the IT, as a visionary company, okay, and that is what the main focus for us, and we wanted to choose the same name, even though because it's the Emirati and as a rules of economy, it is difficult to get the name what we get, but Alhamdulillah, we got the name what we are looking for as Visiontech, and that is which is carrying us as a success till today with the name.
Can we know how many branches you have and where you are, where we can find Visiontech in UAE?
So we based out of Dubai. The company was founded in Dubai. Then we started expanding our operations. We have currently we have a license in Abu Dhabi. We have a license in Ras Al Khaimah. We are registered with multiple authorities. So we work as a Middle East company. We do, because IT is more into projects and solutions. So we offer solutions and projects across 13 countries.
The important things, our team who will working with us, how we choose them from Mr. Murtaza, please.
See, the choosing a team is very important and a very right thing, because that is where your company success goes,
Right.
Today we are success is not only myself and only, it's a teamwork, and Alhamdulillah we got a very good team been working with us, because companies like, as I said, we started in 2003, so it's a like 17-year-old company, and we have people who is working with us from last 14 years, 15 years.
Mr. ALIASGAR, can we know Visiontech in 2003 when you start, what he was providing, and until today? What
Evolution
changes happened?
Evolution is that. So you see how IT is taking turns. So the definition of IT in 2003 was limited to devices.
Right.
You have laptops, servers, storage devices, a little bit of networking. And over a period of like every 5 years, you see there's a major change in how the IT industry is evolving or technology is evolving. If you see today, we are 17 years down the line, the whole definition of IT has reached into multiple segments of industries. So today, we are more about services, more about solutions, more about consultancy, and that is how we have grown to become a company of 210 plus so many locations, reaching out to so many countries. So the product cycle has increased. We work with more than 55 vendors every single day. Plus there are so many other services and solutions that we offer which has nothing to do with touch. So this is how IT is evolving. It's all about evolution.
And you, Mr. Murtaza?
It's like, being a technical director of a company and working as a, and coming from the technical background, we have seen a lot of change happening in the technology here, and as now, if you see last 6 months or 1 year after this COVID period comes, everything become like technology oriented things, people are working from home, remote places has become very popular, we have seen the company who are not there in the markets coming up suddenly and it's booming in the market, like or whoever's provided the remote connectivity and all. So we have evolved ourselves into, moving to that direction, We have moved the direction based on the company or based on the customer demand, So currently what we found actually, there are people or customer coming back to us saying that we need to have a solution which can be good for a work from home, kind of environment, which will give you the proper visibility of the employees, in terms of, working environment and stuff like that. And then the connectivity also. So being an infrastructure company, we provide end-to-end connectivity, So right from your mobile or your endpoint device up to the connectivity of the server with secure and proper connectivities and all. So that's what's the focus, what we are having right now, and that's what we're doing.
When we give this, or when we are providing this community, we have also to see our cost, the cost and what the price we are giving. Sure. How we compare between the price to give and our services in its good quality?
It's a very good question. So it's a very competitive world right now. And second thing is it depends on the kind of customer that you're discussing with. There are two kinds of customers. One who know what he wants, and the second one is who needs to be guided. So it depends on the kind of solution they're looking for, the kind of product quality they're looking for. So you have something that obviously comes from China, and there's something that comes from the Western region, which is more invented, more evolved. So there are multiple kind of customers. Fortunately for a system integrator, so Visiontech Systems is a system integration company, which means that we bring multiple products, multiple solutions together and give a combined solution end-to-end meeting the customer's requirement. So yes, we have small and medium customers, we have mid-market customers, large enterprises, governments. So it varies, there's no definition that, okay, there's a particular price which can be met, and there's also a quality of engineering that we provide to all these projects and services. So the price will vary depending on how the customer is capable enough and what exactly is he looking for.
If we go to more to industrial factory or these things, how we can providing them with, because it's a little bit hard. It's not like if you have a real estate company or it will be, there is a mission, there is many software, and that's always need update. How you keep?
Yeah, so we do have many clients in terms of industries or in terms of that kind of segment, and we've been supporting them from long time. So like we have solutions which can be like high rated solution, or which can work on over 50 to 55 degrees temperature and stuff like that. So we do provide solution to them in terms of security solution, in terms of the connectivity solutions, in terms of software, in terms of software integration with the existing machine, because you can see that a lot of machinery is installed, and that machinery also is one of the security threat for the company. So we do provide the solution for that machinery in terms of protecting the machines from the external threat or from the other kind of internal threat also. So we do have a solution for that.
Mr. Ali, if I ask you what we can find the unique things in Visiontech.
Okay, so Visiontech is more about services driven. Okay, so when you're talking about products, so there are companies that can only sell a supply. Okay, but what Visiontech does is we sit with the customer, try and understand his requirement, and offer him an entire portfolio. So Visiontech acts like a one-stop shop. So anything to do from endpoint computing to data center facility, which also includes security, virtualization, putting in existing infrastructure from legacy to cloud. Mm-hmm. Not many companies can offer this. Second thing, we have our own in-house software and application development, which talks to brands like Microsoft, Oracle, SAP. So this is also in-house. Plus we have our own security portfolio, which also includes certifying, training, risk and compliance management, which is again something that not many system integrators in UAE can offer. Great. So this is something that we combine together, and that is why we have so many customers from large enterprises and governments working through us from a single umbrella. So they're getting everything sitting from a single umbrella, and not that we don't have engineers on board or we are only believe in outsourcing like other companies. We have experts, skilled engineers on board with Visiontech, and that is our most important offering to our customers.
Do you have any sister company which can support Visiontech or out of the country or only in UAE?
We do have a branch of Visiontech in out of the country, but that is all under the Visiontech only. So this is the office which is the head office. We have a supported office because, as we said, we have two offices in India. So we got a couple of backend staff sitting there who are supporting us in the UAE in terms of with the customers of the software, with the technical support, with the call center support. Because being in the IT industry, we don't have a time limit. We have to support customer 24/7. So after office hours or after office, we got a backend office in India who works for 24/7. We have a connectivity between two offices, and they are supporting to the customers.
MashaAllah. We have to keep our team always training them and always update with new solution, with new services. Yeah. How we training them and how we keep our company always on the top.
Very good question, Ishan. Mm-hmm. So for IT, it's every 3 months to 6 months you have a lot of new changes happening, even within the same technology. And our motto is that we don't go and pitch a solution to a client till we are ourselves trained, certified on that. So Visiontech has a team of approximately 40-45 engineers sitting and certifying ourselves every month. So we have brands like Avaya, Lenovo, Huawei, Sophos. I mean, so many reputed products like HP, Cisco that we work with, and we have people who keep training themselves, keep certifying themselves to make sure that the customer's immediate technology needs are met. So we have to be on the toes, and this is not limited only to the technical team. This also comes to the sales and the business development team. So each and every individual working through out of our company needs to train and certify themselves. So
the important things in our services, after sales service, can we know how you serve them and within how many they need very urgent?
Yeah, so this is something which is customer satisfaction is our motto actually. That is where we got success. We got a customers with us who is working with us more than 10 years now. And the reason of this is the service, because we are in the service industry. And as I said, we do provide them 24/7 support. Now there are critical customers, there are critical industries which require 24/7 support. So we have a team around UAE. So we have people sitting in all the Emirates, staying in all the Emirates locally, and as we have office places also in the entire UAE. So we do support a customer with 2-hour SLA, 1-hour SLA, 4-hour SLA, depend on the critical services. In fact, we have a customer in banking sector also, which is need 30 minutes response time. So we do support that kind of customer as well, you know. So the team is good, and all our certified people, we got more than 100 certification within the company. And if any remote support or anything required, as I said, you know, we have a back office in India who is available and supporting the customer. Plus we have a tool setup done very well. We have a NOC center in Dubai office as well as the India office. So we keep monitoring certain customers from the NOC office. So in case, you know, if they got any kind of threat or any kind of infection or virus attack and all, so we do support them. We send them alert, and we prevent them for that kind of threats, you know. So
some of the company, even now with COVID-19, they have some problem or issues with their finance. How we can support them if they are not paid in that time?
Well, now
because we give a service and we need our money.
Of course,
it's sure for everyone, but sometimes you can go with them to stay more with you and to know you also more.
We can understand. So we have multiple ways of, you know, supporting these kind of businesses right now. One is that is coming directly from the vendors. So some of the key vendors, okay, have started coming out with a lot of cloud-driven, OpEx-driven models, where, you know, devices as a service. Okay, so now what has happened is, say for example, a data center facility, right, which has gone on a subscription model coming from large vendors like Microsoft, Oracle, SAP, and so on. Even brands like Cisco, Avaya, Huawei, they've started coming out with OpEx model solutions. So either the customer who has an on-premise requirement can also still avail these features and benefits, where finance is also a part of the solution now.
Right.
And second thing is that on-premises are even supported by large banks. So there are banks who are funding these kind of projects, and they are giving them financial benefits where they can pay over 24 months or 36 months. And the interest rate is much lower because these are technology business driven opportunities. These are not limited specifically to, you know, buying or leasing an equipment. So there are multiple factors, yes. Challenges, there are also challenges, of course. There are companies who are not able to pay on time, but looking at the relationship, looking at the reputation of the client, there are multiple factors that we work out. We try to see how we can mutually, you know, work out a situation and try to help the customer, yes.
When we come here, we saw many words you have on the walls and certificates on the offices everywhere. Can we know about more what the most popular you have here from the certificate or awards? See,
awards, the vendor which we work almost 50 technology partners, you know.
Mashallah.
So there are top 5 to 10 vendors which we work very closely. It's Huawei, Avaya, Sophos, Microsoft. So we've been, like, you know, back to back continuously award winner for them actually. That all about teamwork, all about dedication, all about achieving the targets, you know, and focus on the product line, you know. So we are very much focused, and we do only the products which we have a technical expertise in-house. So we don't sell anything actually, you know. Whatever product we sell, we just qualify ourselves first. We make our engineer train for it, and then we go to the market strategy on that products. So the vendor also supporting very well, and we, alhamdulillah, getting back-to-back award from last almost 10 years now.
Visiontech, one of the best company now in UAE.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And Mr. Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid, he mentioned in my vision book, we have always to be on the top. We have to be number one. It's not easy to reach to number one, but we have. It's much harder to stay in same level. How you keep your company always on the top, Mr. Ali?
We are working with the vision of the leaders. Actually, yes, His Highness is inspiring.
Right.
What His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid has been doing for this country is phenomenal, and that has inspired youngsters like us. So when we founded this company back in 2003, so this hope, you know, of becoming a better company, meeting a better society, and technology was always at the top of the hub of His Highness.
Right.
And the current the ministers are all looking at, you know, how smart government, how smart technology, how smart city initiatives can work. So we are right now working with these kind of, you know, pioneers, where we are engaged in some large projects where smart city initiatives are involved, smart government initiatives are involved. So Visiontech, I mean, like we said, you know, we try to make sure that the expectation of the industries are met. That is how we choose our people, that is how we choose our talent, that is how we skill our people. We provide them the right tools, right certification, right trainings. And plus we have people also meeting different kind of. It's a beautiful environment. We've got Indians, Pakistanis, Filipinos, all nationalities.
More than 13.
Yes. And fortunately, we have 8 to 10 within our company. In 110, we've got around 8 to 10 nationalities, meeting different kind of cultures, meeting different kind of customer needs. So yes, we are on top of it. We salute the country. We salute the initiatives of this country, and that also allows us not only to take that initiative only to UAE customers, but across 13 to 17 countries across GCC.
MashaAllah. Mr. Murtaza, more than 17 years of experience in Gulf, we can say, or in the Middle East.
Yeah.
If we would like to have advice for you from your side for anyone who want to come to invest here, what you will advise them?
See, it's a land of opportunity. Especially I've been staying here in UAE from last 18 years, and the family I'm coming from, and the moment I'm coming from that part, I've seen a lot of, it's give you the good opportunity or many opportunity. It's up to us how you want to grab this. First thing. Second thing, the leadership, as Mr. Ali said, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, he has given us a good platform for us. It's kind of ready platform for us, Like if you want to open a company, it's like 24 hours, even less than 24 hours.
Right.
This I have not seen in any part of the world, because we have office in other countries also. But the platform what has been done here, it's phenomenal. It's like something I've never seen in my life, at least. And this is something. Second thing is the security part, So it's a freely doing business. Even if I'm not there at home for a 7 to 10 days for a business trip, I don't have to worry about my family. They are free to go anywhere. They are free to do anything, and it's phenomenal, So it's appreciated, and it's really, we always been teach about our His Highness, His Holiness Dr. Shaykh Muhammad Saifuddin. He always said that Hubul Watal Min Al Iman, So we are So we always been thankful that we are graced to have it in UAE. And thank you very much for His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid to giving us this land of opportunity to come here and work here and be a part of the national growth.
And Mr. Ali, what you will advise for anyone, or we can say for the new generation, to be one of success?
Try to go slow. I'm sure that the new generation is more device driven,
right.
But they still need to honor the code of conduct of how your life should be disciplined, how you should see and respect what is going on around you. Try to respect the experience that people carry. There's a lot of easy money available these days, but taking a right decision, consulting a right group of people, especially if it is family or you have friends in family who are into business or who are working for good companies, please take their advice. Try to work around a situation and not take shortcuts. This is very important. And second thing is not to just blindly follow social media, but to have a genuine opinion from people around you before you take any big steps. Like Murtaza said, UAE has a beautiful opportunity for expats, and I think people should respect that. They should try and understand how to adopt a country before they get adopted to the country. So this is very important to respect its culture, to respect the available freedom. And I'm sure that the land of opportunity that Dubai is, or UAE is in general, it's fantastic for anybody to come and start a new life and grow to better heights. Yes.
Can we know your future plan, Mr. Murtaza?
See, I've spent my half of life in Dubai, okay, and my children, like they're born in India but brought up in Dubai only. I got 2 children, so we've been, we're still young, and we both are in a business. We do ourselves as customer meetings and the vendor meetings and stuff like that, And being a technical background, there is always communication required with the customers. So we're doing that, okay. Definitely, we wanted to do more and more within the UAE first, because that is our core export. That is what they gave it to us, So we want to give more things back to the country. We also wanted to do because we are expert, but it's our second home, Or for my children, it's their first home, They don't even stay in India more than what they're staying here in Dubai, So we want to do something good for the nation as well, and expand our business more into all the 7 Emirates. And we're also looking to look for the other vertical as well, other than IT as well, along with that. So this is what we've been planning, and inshallah, once this COVID situation come back to normal, we're looking that as well.
True.
And you, Mr. ALIASGAR?
So there are two perspectives. One is the personal perspective. I agree with Murtaza. Our kids have been brought up in Dubai, and they obviously can and are treated as Emiratis. They've got Emirati friends, they've got friends from all cultures. So yes, an educational system here is again beautiful. So we're happy to see that the environment that we have is very safe, very secure and promising.
As what he said, Mr. Ali, UAE one of the safe country and very secure, and that's very important to mention also in our programs. With Sheikh Zayed, Allah yarhamu, he built this country more like from when he started, he was thinking for the future plan and to be safe and one of the top country we can say in the world.
Absolutely.
Alhamdulillah, we reached this level, and inshallah we have also more to grow. But we would like to give a thanks for the leaders for their build. They built for us like the smart government, which can support, which can save our time, the safety of this country, which we can live. More than 213 nationality, and that's everyone who support each other.
Absolutely.
They are brothers and sisters.
True.
What message you will say for the leaders of this country from your side?
They've been a part of our history. We had that subject from the school, and I had the pleasure to actually see and meet His Highness Sheikh Mohammed during my younger days, and Sheikh Rashid bin Maktoum. I also had the honor of hearing and knowing a lot about him because my father used to visit the palace a lot.
Great.
So we have high regards, and like I said, it's a beautiful country, and we thank all the 7 rulers and all the 7 emirates. The way they've put the country together, the way they are allowing multiple nationalities to welcoming them and trying to help them build their future, their life here, and making them comfortable. I mean, this is something that not many known countries can able to offer. And the safety, security, like you mentioned, is phenomenal. Obviously, anybody who is leaving a family behind for business purposes knows that the families, their wife and children are safe, and the medical facilities, the transit facilities in these countries are fantastic. So yes, I would like to definitely thank the leaders, given an opportunity, even in person if I could, and tell them that how warm we are, how handsomely welcome we are even today in this country. We thank the leaders, and we pray for their good health, and we pray for the health and wealth of the nation and the citizens of this country, and we hope that whatever the situation may be, whether it's COVID-19 or any other, I'm sure that you will prosper.
Inshallah. And you, Mr. Murtaza?
First of all, I really wanted to thank His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. He's been like always inspired for us. We have seen with difficult time. This last 6 months was very difficult for the entire world. Actually, it's kind of war situation. Which we are fighting with with the virus. But the good thing we have seen. I don't know about other part of the leader, but I've seen His Highness is he's like become a kind of model for the people of nation. He himself goes through the mall, through the metros, which was been never seen. The leader always, it's like something more protected, But we have seen the, cycling him, on the road and stuff like that. It was like something amazing, So that is always inspiring us, We always pray for his healthy life, good life, and we wish him to do more and more for the countries. And we really thanks from the heart for giving us this opportunity.
For Mr. Murtaza, thank you for your time. Mr. ALIASGAR, thanks.
Thank you so much.
We wish for you, inshallah, you grow more, and we hope for you to be one also of international company, not only in the Gulf or the Middle East. Thank you very much for your time.
So pleasure, and thank you so much.
Thank you.